guys, it's Linz. Welcome to Lean's Soapbox. Today, I'm excited because we're talking about Marvel Animation's new Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man show, and let me tell you, yeah! This first season, written by Jeff Trammell, is going to have a total of 10 episodes and will be releasing in the span of 4 weeks. And this show originally was supposed to tell us Tom Holland's MCU Spider-Man origin. However, along the creative process, they decided that it was best to be its own standalone project. However, regardless, there's still a huge part of the MCU embedded in this show. And that's actually one of the things that I wanted to mention, is that I think it does an excellent job at taking inspiration from the MCU, but also the comic books. I think it does a beautiful blend of them both. So if you're an MCU fan or if you're a comic fan, like there's something there for you regardless. And something that I was thinking about is how it's been a while since we've gotten a Marvel Spider-Man like animated show, because I think the most recent was probably Meet Spidey and His Amazing Friends, but obviously that's for a younger audience. And then we have Ultimate Spider-Man, which ran from 2012 to 2017. So it's been a few years. Even then, this Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man show feels a bit more mature than the Ultimate Spider-Man one. Okay, now let's actually get into it because I took a bunch of notes as I watched the episode, so let's discuss. First of all, like I already mentioned, I think this show does an incredible job at mixing the MCU and comics. Like stylistic wise, obviously there's a bunch of little details. However, specifically in the scenes where it looked like we jumped out of the comic and could see the borders of the panel, I just thought that was so cool. And don't get me started with the intro with the classic 60s theme song. It made my heart so happy. Like it's always good to hear that classic theme song. Also, the fact that Uncle Ben was mentioned was kind of surreal because I'm pretty sure that in the MCU, Tom Holland Spider-Man has not said the word Ben yet. Yeah, wait, I'm second guessing myself, but I'm pretty sure only Toby or Andrew are the ones that have said that before. Y'all are calling me a fake fan right now, huh? And hold on, let me Google this real quick. See, but at least you guys know that I fact check. Has the MCU said Uncle Ben? If Google's being accurate, they said, yeah, Toby and Andrew are the only people that have actually mentioned Uncle Ben. So that's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Someone said because he doesn't exist. I still can't believe No Way Home is real. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Moving on, back to Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Okay, now let's talk about the side characters, because I think this is another great thing that the show does. I think the show is doing a perfect mix of characters that people know and are familiar with, and then characters that general audiences, may not recognize or are seen for the first time. And it gives an opportunity for different and new Marvel characters to be put on the spotlight, and that's always a good thing. And speaking of these supporting characters, obviously I have to start off with talking about Nico Minoru, because I cannot believe, I'm so happy that she is in the show. And the fact that she's Peter Parker's best friend is literally the cutest thing ever. And if you think about it, they met and became best friends because Peter on that first day saved her from the Venom creature, which, by the way, that was before he was even bit by the spider and had power. So like that act of bravery was such a perfect moment to just show who Peter Parker is as a person. I love that they're mixing it up, and I'm pretty sure this is like her second big appearance, because her first appearance, I'm pretty sure, was in the Hulu Runaway show, which, by the way, I absolutely love that show. Love Nico. When are we getting an animated Runaway show? Now, please. Also, the fact that the spider that bit him came from a different universe is very interesting because it parallels the experience of Miles and Into the Spider-Verse. Also, the spider escaped and then it crawled into someone else's backpack. So I'm like, whose backpack is it? People were saying like Silk, because technically they were bit by the same spider in the comics. So I'm like, oh, no me digas. If we get Cindy, if we get Silk, I am going to lose it, because I am still thinking about the credit scene. It was like at the end of the PS game where like they tease her. Keep calm. Oh my gosh, and let's talk about Harry Osborn, because his design, Norman Osborn also, by the way, but their design is just so incredible. I literally could not think of a more perfect design for Harry and Norman Osborn. Like, oh, I love them so much. Thank you. And hear me out. Whenever modern references are inserted into current television shows or movies, like sometimes it feels a little weird, but when Harry Osborn said Venmo, I lost it. I thought that was so funny. So the fact that the muggers were live streaming the whole thing, like I'm pretty sure Harry could take legal action with that. It's absolutely insane. And I know Harry can afford a good lawyer, so I don't have cash, but do you take Venmo? Did you just offer to pay Spider-Man for saving your life? Okay, and now I want to talk about Lonnie Lincoln, because I really think he's going to be a standout throughout the show. Like, you could just feel it in these first 2 episodes. That moment when Peter and Lonnie say bye, and you literally feel the shift as we start following Lonnie. Start seeing the world through his perspective. Obviously, we can tell that he lives in a rougher part in New York, and then you can also see, how society treats him. And then when he gets home, you can tell what his family situation is like, and you can just tell that he's a great kid. And I feel like they're setting us up for, like, a huge heartbreak in the comics. course, Lonnie Lincoln is Tombstone, who technically is a villain. Just, I fear that something's gonna happen that's gonna change the direction of his life, and I'm just like, no. Also, I think Pro and Lonnie are so cute together. I know Peter has a crush on her, but I'm sorry. Also, the fact that Jeanne, Asha, and Amadeus are in this is like pretty cool, especially Amadeus. Oh my gosh, and then don't get me started with Carla Connors. When she walked into the screen and they introduced her as Dr. Connors, I was like, Dr. Connors is a very special Spider-Man character, and I think the way they introduced her in this show was literally perfect. I love Dr. Connors, and I really think I'm gonna like this version of Connors. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see her story unfold as well, so like that's also gonna be heartbreaking, just like Lonnie Lincoln. Another scene I really wanted to talk about that I think perfectly illustrates who Peter Parker is as a character and as a person is that moment with the pizza owner where he returns the money and, you know, he's kind of explaining the situation of the individual who took the money. He's showing so much empathy and compassion, and, you know, he's explaining how, you know, people make mistakes, but you can always strive to be better. And it was such a small but powerful moment, and I'm really excited. I hope that they include other moments like this throughout the show, because it's moments like those that really make us love Spider-Man, why we identify so much with him, because he always tries to do the right thing no matter what that looks like. Okay, let's get to the ending now, when Norman Osborn pulled out the receipts and was like, dude, you're Spider-Man? And I literally had this thought earlier in the episode. I was like, did our boy really just jump out of Oscorp Tower in full Spider-Man mode? Bruh. That's all I have in my notes. So there's probably other things I could have discussed, but we're just gonna leave it like that. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man episodes 1 and 2, Amazing Fantasy and the Parker Luck, I think are a great setup for the rest of the show. For next week, they're releasing 3 episodes. We have Secret Identity Crisis hitting the big time and the Unicorn Unleashed. I'm really excited to see where the show goes. If you haven't already, I do recommend you watch these first 2 episodes, because if you love Spider-Man, I really think you're gonna love the show. So yeah, guys, that is it. Also, I want to take a moment to show off my shirt. A kid today asked me, like, why is there 2 Spider-Mans on your shirt? And I was like, well. And yeah, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and if you want to follow me on my other social media, it's at Lean Soapbox. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.